Hey Capricorn, this is your November forecast. If you'd like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. So you have been struggling with the children in your life and how you can have a fresh start, whether that is I'm having children, I am now a single parent, I am divorcing and there's difficulties with my child, or my child's starting something new, and there has been that difficulty there as well. So you do have this new title, you do have this difficulty to do with your children, and you just have to talk to the father, the specialist, the authority, lawyers, whatever it is, specialist, principal, whatever the leader is that you need to, you've got to talk to those people. Now, there is a strategy around this, so you absolutely have got to follow it. For others, this is, okay, well, I've been working on a sports team. I have been having difficulty getting on that sports team. I do speak to the officials and it looks like I do have that new title. For others, this is my projects. I'm looking for a sponsor. I'm looking to get signed. I'm looking for this job. I've had difficulties getting there. I really want to work on this project, and so I have been talking to the leaders. I've been talking to the bank. I've been talking to my dad about it. I've been talking to my boss about it. I've been talking to the head coach. Whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground to do with projects, to do with sports, to do with children, there you have to talk to someone higher up to get that new title, and their negotiations there as well. So this month you're going to find that that is back on the table. Mercury retrograde comes in, there's going to be changes of mind. We're back in the same place we were before, or that, things stalled where they were before, so now they're moving on during this month, which goes right up till Boxing Day. Those stops, doing U-turns and reversals. Now, if we are traveling for sports, if we are traveling for whatever reason, do expect delays. Do expect that things will be offline, communications, strikes, phones, there is going to be things offline. There is going to be, some banging of heads as well, miscommunication, missing the point, missing information, all of those things as well. Now, your help will be in forums, groups, those that can support you, and they will help you get to that one. So maybe you need to go on a few forums to get some advice. Maybe you need to join the union. Maybe you need to get to, whatever group, forum, conference, whatever it is that can get you off the ground as well. Maybe you're going to go to a seminar and it's going to give you the perfect ideas of how to get a sponsor or how to get up to that next level, and that's how you get up there. With your finances, we do have a Capricorn hidden of this. This is about decision to partner up. So maybe you have got the sponsor and now you're saying, yes, I'm going to partner up. So you've got news of this and it's about investing into future. For others, this is, I'm going to collaborate. Two heads are better than one. When we worked hard together, we will watch our business grow. For others, this is, I am joining the firm. I do get that information, whether that be text message, email, or letter. Correspondence is going to be there, and I do have this decision, yes or no. For others, this is, okay, well, I don't know where I want to put my money because there is some extra money here, and it's about my future. So I really have to I'm waiting for that piece of information before I can say yes or no. At home, we do have the Five of Pentacles. In our love, we do have the Five of Swords. So for some of you, you think you're being taken advantage of. You think that there's not enough responsibility going on between you. There's the idea that someone is lying, tricking, being irresponsible, or cutting out. They're just not being there. They are cutting their responsibilities. They are being very irresponsible. Maybe there's a mission as well. For others, this is a dating scenario. So someone stuffed with my head. They said one thing and now I'm questioning that because I physically feel low with this dating scenario. I really feel like communication's being severed. I feel like I've been carrying this. So if this is about, on and off, so if this is about an ex, I'm back on that same cycle where, we are on and off, and I seem to be putting all the energy in and they don't. If this is about, we're back in that same place as a couple, again, where that they're not helping out. This is not equal. There is lies. There is omission. And that's really, really difficult to deal with on a long-term basis. For others, this is things were going good. They told me one thing. Now they're silent and I found out, or I worried that there is more information. Now this is to do with an ill child. This is that, I'm really, really worried. There is some fights between both of us because this is interfering in our relationship. For others, this is about our children. So we are down. If we're trying to have children, this is going to cause a split. even some siblings as well. So there can be some siblings coming between the both of you. Maybe the idea is, I've met someone new, it looked great, we've had a fight because I didn't know that they had children, so there's a whole nother life that I didn't know about, and I feel like they were just using me. I feel like I've been disappointed. Drawing virtue messages from the angels, Capricorn, is old lady noises. Okay, so whatever it is with the corporations, the banks, the study, there is going to be, yes, this is Omega, which is a corporation win, and it is a victory. So, like I said, for some of you, you've got your choice between two. So you had your A, B, and C backup. One that you just thought, no, not going to get that. Nah, I'm not reaching for the stars. And then there's, the other two that you put in as a just in case, my backup plan. You now get to choose. The miracle has happened, and what you thought was unattainable actually might. Maybe that was the risk. Maybe that was the jump of faith. Maybe it's that I missed out on that before, and now it's back on the table. Maybe it didn't work out before. Oceana says, what do you fear? For some of this, it can be emotional commitment. Sometimes when someone really, really, really likes somebody else, and they get in their own way, they self-sabotage, they do things that they regret later. And some of that can stem to past traumas, some of that can stem to, I have commitment issues, so I am constantly up and down in love because I fear it. So if that's the case, we have Oceana here, and she's saying, what is it you fear? Rise above it. This is internal. If this is to do with you, rise above it. If this is, I'm scared about going dating because the last guy did me over, the last person did me over, you need to rise above that. If this is about that job, this is, I put myself out there as a miracle. I have to go above and beyond my fears for me to be able to rise. Indriel says that something you say this month is going to touch home with somebody else. You have a message, and it's really going to reach the right people at the right time. So as always, be kind to you and those you love.